Welcome everyone to Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City, Missouri, as the 57-83 Kansas City Royals will be hosting the 60-79 Detroit Tigers. As we are now in September, we're going to be seeing many young players, most notably that guy right there, Alejandro Alonso, speaking with his teammate Fernando Tatis. Alonso will be making his MLB debut. The 18-year-old Puerto Rican is the number 5 prospect in the majors and was the number 1 overall pick in the 2018 draft by the Tigers. Anyway, pitching for the Royals will be the young Nolan Watson in his 4th career start. So far, he's 0-2 with a 4.76 ERA. Here is Alejandro Alonso's first career at bat, hitting in the 2nd spot in the Detroit lineup. He will hit it pretty deepish, but it will be caught by the center fielder, Khalil Lee, for the second out of the inning, so Alonso's first at bat will be an out. Count is 1-2 for the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Pitch from Nolan Watson is away, and that one's high, deep in the left field. That one is going to be gone. The left fielder didn't even want to try for it, as Miggy will take that one deep, his 15th home run on the year, and the Tigers will take a 1-0 lead. Here's Bobby Bradley, the cleanup hitter, who's had a very up-and-down season for Detroit. And that looks like that one's going to go up, and away, as that'll be another home run for the Tigers. Back-to-back bombs by Miguel Cabrera and Bobby Bradley. I believe that's Bradley's 17th on the season. And the Tigers will take a 2-0 lead. Pitching for Detroit today will be their ace, Michael Fulmer. Fulmer had a very down start to the year, but has pitched very well as of lately. He's 12-11 with a 2.68 ERA, as his ERA has been drastically improving throughout the year. Count is 1-2 for the catcher, Salvador Perez, who's been a perennial all-star in his time with the Royals, as that one will be hit foul, but in play. And it'll be Alejandro Alonso making his first career defensive play as he gets the catch to end the inning. 2-0 Tigers lead at the end of the first. Count is 2-2 for the Taiwanese shortstop Yu Chang. Pitch from Nolan Ryan. That's going to be a grounder past the third baseman, but Ramon Torres will pick it up, ending the second inning. No harm done. Still 2-0. Count is 3-1 for Jorge Bonifacio. Pitch from Fulmer. That one will get past Alejandro Alonso. And the bottom of the second inning will start with a base hit for the Royals, as Bonifacio will lay it to second for a double. No one has been able to move Bonifacio off of second base. Can Cheslor Cuthbert do it with 2 outs and full count? He will walk. So now there's 2 runners on base. Now it's going to be Tyler Collins' turn. Can he drive in the run? Nope. But he will get walked, so I will say that's a successful at bat, and the bases are now loaded. Bases are loaded with a full count for Raul Mondesi. Can he drive in the run? Yes, he will. 1 run will score. It gets past the glove of the center fielder. 2-run score, and the 3rd one will make its way home. That'll be a 2-out triple for Raul Mondesi, as the bases are cleared and the Royals now have the lead. Supposed to score 1, maybe 2 runs, but it got past Enrique Nunez's glove, as that one will be to Alejandro Alonso, who tries to dive for it, misses it, and Ramon Torres will try then Mondesi, and the score is now 4-2. Alonso should have just not tried to been spectacular and just made the easy out. Michael Fulmer get an end to this inning as the count is 1-2 for Khalil Lee. And he will get Lee looking on the outside fastball, as that's going to be a nice strikeout, but still a pretty unsuccessful inning, as 4 runs score off of 3 hits and 2 walks. Here's Alejandro Alonso with 2 outs. Can this at bat be more successful than his first, as that one is deep into right field? That one will go off the wall. Alonso rounding first, and that'll be a 2-out double and the first of many base hits for the young 18-year-old Alejandro Alonso. A moment that he will most likely never forget in his very most likely long major league career. Can Miggy drive him in? Miggy already has 1 home run on the day. Can he make it 2? Pitch from Nolan Watson, and that'll be a short dribbler. It will be fair, and if it was someone faster, then they probably could have made it to first, but since Miguel Cabrera basically has the speed of a 75-year-old man getting out of bed, that'll be an easy out for Kansas City. Count is 2-2 for Jorge Bonifacio, who had a double in his previous at-bat, and was able to score, and that one will drop for another base hit, as that will be a single. Christian Stewart maybe could have thrown him out, but didn't, clearly. As Jorge Bonifacio, as you see, leads for Royals in base hits with 143. Nick Prado, Salvador Perez, and Ramon Torres all also have over 100. Speaking of Nick Prado, he is up as the count is full. Pitch from Fulmer, got him on the slider, as that'll be Prado's second strikeout of the game. Count is full and 2 outs for Jorge Soler. Pitch from Fulmer. That one's high into center field, but Enrique Nunez should catch it unless it gets out of his glove again. Warning track power, and Nunez will be under it. 1 hit and no runs for Kansas City here in the bottom of the third. The count is 2-1 for Jeimer Candelario. Pitches away from Nolan Watson, and that'll be a nice fielding play by Ramon Torres for the second out of the inning. The count is 3-1 for Fernando Tatis Jr. Pitch from Watson, and that'll be past the third baseman's glove for a base hit into left field. Tatis rounding first, headed to second, and that'll be a 2-out double for Fernando Tatis Jr., whose father is the only player in MLB history to have hit 2 grand slams in the same inning. Can Christian Stewart drive him home? And Stewart started off the season very good, but has struggled as of late as that one's high, deep, into right center field, and it will be caught by Khalil Lee to end the inning. Count is 1-2 for Tyler Collins, playing against his former team as he used to be a Detroit Tiger. That one will get by 2 gloves for a base hit. So Tyler Collins will be on first with 1 out. Count is 1-2 for Raul Mondesi, who in his first at-bat hit a 2-out, 3 RBI triples. That one's going to go to Yu Cheng Chang, to Tatis, to Miguel Cabrera. Doesn't get him in time as Raul Mondesi will use his speed to get the fielder's choice. Count is 1-1 for Enrique Nunez, who is an ugly 1 for 14 so far in his MLB career. As that one's high, not too deep, will be caught by Khalil Lee. Easy 1-2-3 inning for Kansas City. Count is 1-2 for Khalil Lee. Pitch from Michael Fulmer, and that'll be a strikeout as Lee goes down, swinging on the changeup. Count is 3-1 for Salvador Perez. Pitch from Michael Fulmer, and that one is high and deep in the right center field gap. That'll most likely be extra bases. As can Perez make it to second in time? Yes, he will. He will do it standing for an easy 1-out double. Here's Jorge Bonifacio. It's going to be a little bit of a wild pitch. Jake Rogers attempting to throw it to third, but it'll get past the glove of Alonso. Pretty bad throw, and Alonso really should have caught that. And Salvador Perez will score. It's now 5-2. Looking at the highest team ERA in the AL, you see at the top the Detroit Tigers with a 4.38. As if you look at Michael Fulmer's ERA, that's certainly not contributed to the bad mark, as he has a team-best 2.62. Count is 1-2 for Jorge Soler. Prado is on first, and Jorge Soler swinging way too early. I don't know what he was swinging at. I guess he thought Fulmer was going to throw a 150-mile-per-hour bomb, but I don't really know what he was doing. Count is 1-1 for Alejandro Alonso, who in his last at-bat hit a double. Can he replicate that? Yes, he will, as that one's going to be a fair ball down the line. Alonso rounding first, headed to second. He's going to try to stretch it into a triple, and he will be gunned down as he was just barely out. I like the aggression by Alonso. Maybe wasn't the smartest call, however. The count is 1-2 for Tyler Collins, who's 1 for 2 with a base hit. Actually, he's 1 for 1, sorry, with a base hit and a walk. That one won't be a base hit, however, is Yu Cheng Chang with the nice play for the second out. The count is 1-2 for Raul Mondesi, who was 1 for 2 with a triple and a fielder's choice. Pitch from Fulmer got him down on the slider. That will most likely be it for Michael Fulmer's count is 3-1 for Fernando Tatis Jr. Pitch from Nolan Watson, who is still in the game. That's going to be a short shot to second, but an excellent play by, I believe that is Raul Mondesi. For the second out, it is Mondesi. Entering the bottom of the 7th inning, Michael Fulmer will be replaced for Alvaro Reyes. Reyes was signed in free agency as an international free agent back as a 20-year-old in 2018. He's now 21 and making his MLB debut, as he will most likely be the Tigers' future closer. Alvaro Reyes has a 2-seam fastball, a 12-6 curveball, and a changeup, as his first batter will be Ramon Torres, and that'll be an easy out for Detroit. Count is 1-2 for Salvador Perez, who is 1 for 3 so far on the day. Make that 1 for 4, as Christian Stewart will catch it, and Alvaro Reyes' first inning as a Detroit Tiger will be successful as it's a 1-2-3 inning. Entering the 8th inning, we will see another Detroit Tiger enter the game, and that's going to be Shane Green, who was traded last year at the trade deadline. Green was a 2018 All-Star with the Tigers, even though he sucked that year, as the count is 1-2 for Yu-Chen Chang. And that'll be a strikeout as Green gets him swinging. Count is 0-2 for Jake Rogers, the catcher, who's had a very rough year. Pitch from Shane Green. That ball's high, deep into left center field. Khalil Lee misses the dive, and Jake will stay at second for a one-out double. If he was faster, he easily could have gotten a triple. Count is 3-1 for Enrique Nunez, whose average is at .067 so far. Pitch from Green, that's going to be a grounder, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Here's Alejandro Alonso's best chance to shine today. He's already 2 for 3. Can he get his 3rd hit of the game? Yes, he will, as that'll be in the left center gap. Jake Rogers will score. That'll be Alonso's first career RBI, and this time he will stay at second for, I believe, his 3rd double of the game. Very impressive today from the rookie in his debut, Alejandro Alonso. 3 for 4, 3 doubles, and an RBI. Count is full for Nick Pratto, who's 1 for 3 with a single and 2 strikeouts. Make that 3 strikeouts. There's the hat trick, as Pratto will go down looking. That is Alvaro Reyes' first career strikeout. So far, Reyes has been very good. Has not allowed a base runner yet. Will Jorge Soler be Reyes' first career base runner allowed? It looks like he will. That one's deep into left center field, and that should be an easy 2-out double for Soler. Can Chesler Cuthbert drive him in? Cuthbert is 0 for 2 with a walk today. No, he won't, as he goes down on the 2-seam fastball to end the 8th inning. Entering the top of the 9th inning, it'll be Kelvin Herrera entering the game for the save. He has 29 saves on the year with a 2.9 ERA, which is very coincidental. Count is 1-1 for Jeimer Candelario. Can he get on base and provide that spark if the Tigers want to win this game? Yes, he will, as that'll be a base hit and the tying run will be up. Here's the tying run. It is Fernando Tatis Jr. As for 1-1 pitch from Herrera, that's going to be a grounder to shortstop, to Mondesi, to the first baseman. That'll end the game as the Kansas City Royals end up winning by a final score of 5-3. Nolan Watson will get the win, Michael Fulmer will get the loss, and Kelvin Herrera will get the save. Alejandro Alonso and Alvaro Reyes both made their MLB debuts, and they both played very well. Alonso went 3 for 4 with 3 doubles and an RBI, and Alvaro Reyes pitched 2 scoreless innings with 2 strikeouts.